All right, Shalom. I want to give all honors and glory praise due to Yahweh Bashem Yahushai Bashem Kakadash. Double honors to Apostle Neil, this great millstone. Peace to Akim that's doing this work on the four corners of earth. As you see, this is a celebrity right here. Alec Bowen, the actor. Um, you know how us Israelites, starting from the apostles, from the Apostle Tahar on down, we talked about the Civil War, which is going to lead to a race war. And uh, now he's about to talk about it, and he's pretty much saying what we've been saying, all this time, you know. So yeah, I'm gonna play this, and then I'm just gonna get through some scriptures.
Conscious, I reached for the television and went to my PBS, passport account, or whatever it is called these days, to watch Ken Burns' The Civil War. I have no idea why. Something told me. Something led my hand to pick up the remote and turn on my television. Sorry. And watch Ken Burns' famous miniseries. And boy, you can see now that we are in a pre-Civil War culture now. When they describe things back then politically, there were profound differences, of course, in terms of just history and age, and what life was like back then, and cotton and slavery and Lincoln and Robert E. Lee and so forth. There's just so many, this incredible story. Awful that this country had to go through that. Awful. But as a story, it's just overwhelmingly powerful and fascinating. But I look at the politics of it, of where people are in this country today, and the division and how they're holding fast, and no one's going to falter. No one's going to break or compromise, and it's bad. It's I think in terms of that, I'm trying to stop from yawning because I'm so tired from the jet lag, but in order for us to get anywhere, it doesn't seem likely right now. And watching this show really reminded me of how we are in a very similar state now, in a pre-Civil War culture, in a pre-Civil War environment, in the world of the subconscious.
And there you go. So yeah, you heard what he talked about. What came out last year in the theaters? The movie Civil War. Okay. But like I said, that Civil War is gonna lead to a race war. Okay. And it's all in the scriptures. Okay. Want to read this first, Jeremiah chapter 30 verses 7. Okay. At last, for that day is great, so that none is like it. It is even at the time of Jacob's trouble, but he shall be safe out of it. Okay, that's talking about the elect. They're gonna escape this. All right. But this is really for the 2/3 club. All right, of so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. All right, that heard this gospel and ignored it. And so they're going to get in trouble with Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. All right. So with everything going up, your food, because of Donald Trump, your food, your bills, the gas, for those that have vehicles. Everything is going to go up. So that means crime is going to go up. And also the Civil War will happen here in America. All right. It's going to happen, and that's what we've been telling y'all all this time, you know. But let me go ahead and get the scripture right here. Second Ezra, chapter 15, starting 14. Woe to the world and them that derail therein. All right, you got our people. You got people stuck on BS, stuck on nonsense and madness, things that's not important. Okay, instead of getting into these scriptures. All right. So 2/3 Jake gonna get caught up. All right. Let me read this also at 15. For the sword and them, and and their let me see, yeah, destruction and drawing 9, and one people shall stand up to fight against another, and swords in their hands. All right. So yeah, one people is gonna stand up, yeah, because they're gonna see, because all these prices and people that can't, that can't feed their kids, they gonna go out, they gonna do stuff. All right, so yeah, so it's coming. All right, for yes, for there shall be seditions amongst men, and invading one another. They shall not regard their kings, neither princes, and the choice of their actions shall stand in their power. Yeah, so they're not gonna care about Trump or the vice president when all this hell really break loose. They're gonna be thinking about feeding their own family. All right, and it's gonna be real ugly out here. You know. Moving on. Amen. Yeah. Amen shall desire to go into a city and shall not be able. Yeah, because they're gonna put gates up out here, and so you're not gonna be able to go everywhere like you used to, you know. So yeah, it's gonna be real. It's gonna be real crazy out here. Next one, because of the lack. Well, yeah, for because of their pride, the city shall be troubled. The houses shall be strength shall destroy, and men shall be afraid. All right, because you got these wimps out here that these men are going to be that are used to being comfortable, and they're going to get uncomfortable. Like they can't get they drink, they smoke anymore. They're gonna lose their minds. So it's gonna be a lot of violence when this day come, which it is gonna come. 19, a man shall have no pity upon his neighbor, but shall destroy their houses with the sword in their hand. Yeah, it was swords and spoil their goods because of the lack of bread and for great tribulation. So, hey, so yeah, pretty much, hey, they're gonna be destroyed, because if they find out somebody got food in their crib, they're gonna go up in it. But yeah, so yeah, everybody's pretty much feeling it. Okay, you know, um, this civil war, like I said, is gonna lead to a race war. Okay, and we ready to get up out of here. But these events have to happen. All right. You still got we still waiting on the MOTB, World War III. All right, Civil War, race war. Uh, um, all these countries come against America. all right, with the nukes. And also Yahushua is gonna come back. All right. So yeah, Lord willing, this is edifying. So with that, I want to give honor, glory, praise due to Yahweh, Bashem, Yahushai, Bashem Kakadash, double honors, Apostle Nell, this great millstone, peace to Akin that's doing this work on the four corners of earth. Shalom.